Mage is a class I've been doing surprisingly poorly with, given the OP-ness with people, well, the OP-ness people exclaim it as. I blame it on the, I'm not going to say Mage has weak class cards, because that's ridiculous, but Mage does have some awfully weak class cards. I'll go Defender Vargas first over the Gadget Zan. This is overall good. Earthen Ring Farseer is a very useful 3. Dark Iron Dwarf will eke out Harvest Golem. All 3 of these are very good. Youthful Brewmaster, nice 2. Or 3-2. These early picks pretty much just follow my common guide. I'll go Shield Master over the Apprentice. That's a little close. Guardian over the Garbage. Frostbolt is better than the other 2 here. Drubashi Berserker goes up quite a bit in Mage, since you can do +3, -1 at will, which is very useful. Who's much better than the weak amount of health you get for 6 mana there. These 2 cards aren't good. The Mana Badict is known that way because you play it and then it's a 2 mana 1/3 on their turn. Questing Adventurer tends to not be so good, but sometimes it's a beast. I'll take the Argent Squire. It's actually acceptable on a Mage because you can combo it with your Fire Blast to deal with the 3/2s. Ancient Brew is better than the Grizzly. Bad Bomber, cool. I really dislike 2 mana 2/3s. Also, I've already got 4 2-drops and an Argent Squire, which is above average on the number that I'm looking for, which is somewhere between 6 and 10. I'll take the Arcane Elect. Some good late game. The Pyromancer is quite a good card. I'll take that even though I have a lot of 2s already. Frostbolt, I'll take that because it's not really a 2. It's a spell after all. Acolyte of Pain is extremely good in a Mage. Go ahead and Fire Blast that all day. Scarlet Crusader just always good. Loot Hoarder, that's fine. I mean, it's good even. It's just slightly less good because I already have so many. Imp Master versus Cobra. Huh. Given that I currently have no way to deal with big things, the Cobra might be better. I'll go with Cobra, but this is very close. Yeah, I go for Imp Master because I have 2 Brewmasters. Pretty close either way. I'll choose Imp Master because I personally like the card a lot. I'll admit to some bias there. Flesh Eating Ghoul, that's fine. I could really use some late game. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Might be right to pick Lord of the Arena here, since I currently only have 1 card that is 5+. I normally pick the Arcane Missiles, but a big card is a big card. Where did all the late game go? I'll take Mind Control tech here. Okay, so Pyroblast is a finisher. I think the Sea Giant will be more consistently good. Pyroblast, How You Have Fallen. With no fireballs and whatnot, the Pyro isn't going to be that great. And Sea Giant is consistent damage. I'll take the Frost Elemental. It's a big card. Better than the Core Hound, costs 1 less. Fen Creeper is a big-ish card. And I'll take the Fireball. It deals with a big card. And Stampeding Kodo is a big-ish card. Okay, well, I got a lot less late game than I would have liked, although at least I think I picked all of the late game in the last 10 picks, so at least there is a late game now. It's a little unfortunate not getting flame strikes, but that happens. Say for a Mage, this is below average, although it's certainly tilted more towards the early game, which I should get the advantage in. In the late game, I do have 6 cards that are 5+, though they aren't great. They'll still be alright. I don't have that much middle game either. This deck sort of sucks. I'll vote that it'll go 5 wins.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Turn 1 Pyro, turn 2 Ooze, turn 3... No, turn 1 Brew, turn 2 Pyro, turn 3 something or another. That's fine. This early game I have. That's sort of good news in that it's much more likely that I draw the late game. This is actually one of the few decks I've drafted which has too much early game. It's rare for that to happen with me.
Challenge accepted.
I'll keep the Pyromancer around in case I want to combo it with a spell. Oh, the reason to play the turn 1 Brewmaster instead of the use is because if I play something else, then I have to return it, and then that would be bad. And this is both a benefit and a drawback.
Accepted.
In this case, it's more of a drawback, so I should play it first to get rid of the drawback.
You like to play with fire?
The light protects me.
This little guy is pretty annoying.
Bang!
I'll play his game now.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Alright, so at turn 6, he's gonna have 5 cards in his hand. I have the slight board advantage. I also have 5 cards once I draw. Problem is, my late game is fairly weak, and him being a druid, his late game could be strong. He's getting a pretty good deal there, and he got a good deal on the Starfish. But he did just throw away 1 card by playing a boar in his deck. So I have that going for me.
Mind if I roll knee?
This is a little bit risky because it risks him being able to brew this back and then getting another battle cry out while saving the 1 health, but
Where shall I strike?
overall it's correct. Since he didn't have a heal, I can be more confident in 3-5-7ing. This will be dropped to a 3, which means the next turn... Actually, that's not too confident. Oh yes, if I send the Loot Hoarder at it, then that's... Alright. It's the same play.
Hey, give me that! Oh!
Give me a quest. Quest failed.
Got one of my bigger cards. It's not a very good big card, but at least it's a big card. Oh, this double Starfire is giving him a pretty big advantage.
Let the pain speak to me.
Need them cards.
For the crusade! Put this apple on your head.
Come on, hit this. Kodo eats
My
Torn.
shield
No,
for
no, it doesn't. It's outside the food chain now. Button control tech value. Slightly unexpected.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Oh, they got a Torn. Nifty. That's really good for me.
Or die.
Bring pain.
Mind control tech earns its spot up on number 7 on my rare arena list. Just changes the course of this game.
I'm flying!
such a momentum swing.
I dream and the world trembles.
Alright, 3, 6, 11, 12, 13.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Alright, so I got a turn 2, a turn 3 with the Imp Master. The flesh eating is a little early, though it synergizes with Imp Master. I would probably prefer to get a turn 1 play by getting a 2. That'll do. Well, Pyromancer is actually a little dangerous for me.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Do I want to trade? No, I've got the, it looks to be an even situation. It's tough for him to make this too far in his favor on 3 mana / 4 mana with spell. Like, the worst case scenario would be Arcane Missiles, which somehow miraculously hits everything.
One.
Oh, an Archers. Yeah, that's right.
I am not a morning person.
And I'll trade here. Otherwise, it's good against the Imp Master. The 3 choices are to attack his face, which allows this to kill this with a Fire Blast, to kill this, but then this allows this to kill this with the Fire Blast. So the 3/2 must have been eliminated. There was a possible play to play Questing Adventure there, but that'd be a little risky. I'd rather play the 3/2. Interesting if that's his play. I would probably go Silver Moon Guardian, and that'd be fine. Fire Blast my Silver Moon Guardian. Send the 3/6 at it. Or send the 3/2 at it, because this guy surviving Flamestrike is sort of a big deal. No, the Questing Adventure is actually best. If I play Questing Adventure, and it's copied, that's rather poor for me.
Silver Moon shall not fall. Silver Moon shall not fall.
What to do? What to do?
Ooh, bananas. So the first thing oh wow, I have a Questing Adventure. And the first thing I need to do is to check that secret with the Questing Adventure. See if he copies it.
Give me a quest.
Nope. Okay, so the bananas can trigger the guy, which might not be good for me. So I might want to kill it first. But perhaps I want to play the Sea Giant. That seems like a definite thing I would play. Although, hit hit.
What to do?
Banana banana clears his side. Hit hit. Does mean I don't play the sea giant though, but with a questing that big, no, I don't want to do damage on my questing. Hit
Time runs out on me.
hit. Hit hit fire blast.
Remember, kill Talos!
Save the bananas.
Well played.
Yeah, bananas.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
I'll probably want to check this secret with this guy in case it's something serious. Interesting. Ah, because he expects. So on this turn, I'll hit him for less, but it'll make sure questing doesn't die to vaporize.
Quest accepted.
And I've got to watch out for flamestrike, although he would have played it, I believe, on this turn. I'm not really guarantee these.
Remember, kill Talos!
This could get countered. Or redirected, who knows.
I'll take that.
Took my banana!
Time runs out on me. Well played. You win.
My banana!
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
And Frostbolt is probably the weakest early game card that I would keep in this deck, given how much early game I have. It's a little unfortunate I didn't draw something. And it'll Frostbolt whatever you play
It's
still.
time for a little blood.
At least my shield master will probably defeat whatever he plays. I can say probably.
Tadingo! Yes!
Maybe 50-50. The ooze could easily get supported to kill Tazdingo here.
Charge forward!
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, 2-for-1. That's good. Ooh, that's... Well, I mean, any card that's 3 or under would have been a
Give
good
me a
top deck there.
quest.
One's reasonable. See if he has a solution. Given the way he dealt with the Senjin, he might not have a solution. That's definitely a solution.
The gates are open.
What you looking at?
Okay, well, good news is Lord of the Arena gets value by actually dealing the full 6 damage, which is somewhat rare. 2 choices to be made here. One is to Fire Blast the Ogre. The other is, if I Fire Blast the Ogre, I have 5 mana left, and I can play a Gurubashi Berserker as the most efficient use of my mana. The other choice is the Dark Iron Dwarf, the 6/5, which is basically dealing an additional 2. Just 1 more than it needs, and then also play a Scarlet Crusader. Which means I can have 7 mana worth of stuff out on the table, or I can have, actually, the other play is Scarlet Crusader, Defender of Argus, which buffs it by only 1, which is all it needed, and makes the Scarlet Crusader tougher. think I like that the most.
For the crusade! My shield for Argus!
Farewell. A lot of the time, this game has to do with just making the most out of every single thing. The problem with the Dark Iron Dwarf might have seemed really minor, but it's just that it would do 1 extra damage than it needed to. And those things add up. So here I can play the Dark Iron Dwarf, but then I have nothing to play it with. So I think the best is to do this, use the Fire Blast. And I have the choice of Frost Elemental or Berserker. I think Berserker is superior.
Try this!
Probably not worth it to use that thing. I have very few things which care about it. Although if I think Frost Elemental is best here.
What to do?
If he has another weapon, he'll be a bit annoyed that he can't play. And he also can't use his weapon this turn. And it's also the most efficient use of the mana. From this turn forward, being efficient with the mana no longer matters that much since I have too much mana. With this many pandas, it might be a good idea to just ooze that. Let's see, how likely is it for a warrior to deal 3 damage? The Fiery War Axe.
You call that a weapon?
If he Fire War Axes it, he's going to take 9 damage. No, 8 damage. And he's at 17. 9. Yeah, that'd be a lot. A lot of battle cries here. Any of them could be useful with the Brewmasters.
Back to work!
He just used 5 mana and 2 cards to deal 3 damage. And just not ideal, but was apparently his best solution. That's 7, 8, 4, 6, 9.
Not a morning person.
May my ancestors watch over me. Well played.
Well
5,
played.
9, 10, 11. Easy peasy.
Another round? I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
It's okay. The Sorcerer's Apprentice trades gives me a 3/3 ghoul, and then I play the Defender of Argus on. The Defender of Argus was a very greedy keep, and I potentially should have gone. No, it'll likely hit one thing.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I should have
Well
gotten rid
met.
of Defender of Argus.
Hello.
Me?
At least with the Defender of Argus, even with the +1/+1 buff, this should be really good.
Medic!
No, that's gonna be too much. I can make the assumption that he will voluntarily trade. So I'll go for the extra
Shall not
4.
fall.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Remember Kel'Thalas! Silvermoon shall not fall.
Bring out the Silver Moon Guardians. It's team mediocrity. This will allow me to get some value out of the Guardian before it dies to the Drake.
Remember,
This is
kill
worth
the
it.
loss.
Prevents him from using his Owl to do. Well, it basically allows the Guardian to do something for me. In this case, it's sort of like the Guardian generated 2 mana. And then I Fire Blasted the Owl.
We must
Sort of,
cleanse the
kind of.
Sunwell.
Reporting for duty.
This will become a 6/6, a 6/1, a 6/4 after it gets healed, which will trade with those two, which is fine. I think that's the best I can do.
My shield for Argus. Remember, kill the loss.
My eyes are open.
Let's run this guy.
Into the breach.
So brewing this back is somewhat obvious.
Drink with me, friend.
And then I guess the only way I can play it is with the Loot Warrior, so that was easy.
Mind if I roll knee?
My shield for Argus.
Looks like these two guys will be able to take out the giant, unless he's got
Pass me that
interference.
arc light spanner.
Oh my gosh. What? Oof. Unfortunately, it looks like that'll clear this. And then if I were to play Grubashi Berserker, it would only deal... That wouldn't be worth it. So I should do the trade.
Give me that!
Draw a card in order to actually have something. That is also not something I'm going to play. I'm going for the Dream of
Into the breach.
Mind Control tech. As a matter of fact, I could try to bamboozle him. I'm going to run out of time here. The bamboozle play.
What to do? What to do?
He's gonna be incentivized not to use the 2/1. That bamboozle. Come on. Live 2/1. Live! Oh! Bamboozle!
Engaging TC-130 until...
No!
Well met.
Ah, it was so close. 5, 4, 2.
What to do?
I'm a genius. It just didn't work out. Alright, so I Frostbolt the giant, and then I Berserker. And I'll have to like, do a lot of effort to take it down.
Let the dark in.
Played that perfectly. He would have been too suspicious about me fire blasting his face, so I decided to run out of time.
TC-130 until
Oh my gosh, of
dislocation.
course he gets that one. This game sucks.
Reporting for duty.
I hope you like my invention. Hey, give me a minute.
Into the breach.
Might have to play the ooze here. No, it'll just... it's bad either way. Yeah, I can't survive even if he plays True Silver Champion uses one charge of it. I'll lose anyways. Might as well play the ooze then.
Reporting for duty.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well.
Bring me steel.
Wanna blow something up?
Well played.
Well played.
QQ.
Well met. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
This hand is good. I'll play the loot hoarder first. If I'm up against recruit, then
I smell
Well met.
I can just fire blast.
Hello.
Gets 2-3. I will also fire blast.
Not on my watch.
Okay, not bad. A fine result on both sides. He has 3 cards in hand and I have 6. What happened? Well, what happened is he has a 2-2, which is basically 4 cards. I traded the coin for a card, and fire blasted for a card.
Reporting for duty.
It's all good. If I play the Scarlet Crusader, it looks to trade with both of those, which is not ideal since killing a 1-1 with the Scarlet Crusader, Divine Shield, is not great.
Tazdingo! Yes!
An interesting choice to trade with the 2-2 or to attack his face.
Join.
Trading
or
for more than he
die.
is right now. This is a little bit more spirited than I usually am. Safe play is just a trade, but based on his play, I don't think he has a way to deal 1 damage easily. Get down's pretty obnoxious.
You call that a
Looks like he's counting on that to kill my Scarlet Crusader. I'll pass. Uribashi Berserker will trigger Get Down, and then I'll kill his Dark Iron Dwarf with the Scarlet Crusader. With the extra 4 mana, I believe I'll play... Flesh Eating Ghoul might be good. I would expect 3 guys to die, so that'll be a 5-3. No, I'll probably play Silver Moon Guardian.
Not on my watch.
reporting for duty. Get down!
Okay, so the bright side is it looks like Tazdingo will take out the same amount of guys as Lord of the Arena. So that'd be a fool not to play Tazdingo instead of Lord.
Tazdingo! Yeah!
Lord of the Arena takes out these two guys. So does Tozdingo, except I took out this guy, which means these two guys will have to go at this guy. Alright, so that's 3 for 1. 4 for 1, actually. Since the Dark Iron Dwarf will die to the Fire Blast. It's not bad for me.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, nice.
Do you like to play with fire?
Well played.
Five health beats the 4 attack of the champion.
The gates are open.
The other plays all aren't as good, I think. Well, I mean, this is the only play which allows me to have a guy survive the true silver champion.
Reporting for duty.
This gets a little tricky. I don't think it's possible to survive this turn with the Lord of the Arena. Oh, unless I... That's pretty good.
Farewell.
Aha!
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Play the flesh-eating ghoul, and a lot of flesh will be eaten. Let's see, alternatively I can do 12 to him, 14 to him. Nope, let's do this instead.
Farewell. My eyes are open.
The light protects me.
That sets up lethal next turn with a 19 plus Fire Blast.
Reporting for duty. Well played. Whoa!
3, 6, 14, 15. Huh. 3, 6, 14, 15. I have 19 damage if I double Dark Iron Dwarf, which is not going to be enough, unfortunately. Wait, if I send this guy at this, I'll... Oh my gosh, I have lethal. Whoa.
I fight.
Thank you. You call that a weapon? Drink with me, friend. You call that a weapon?
Of course.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Alright. 1, 2. But that's not really a 2 I want to play. So I'll go for a critter chance at a 2. Ooh, okay.
I smell blood.
The light protects me.
That attack was probably wrong by him.
Not on my watch.
Okay. Still probably wrong. It's gonna give me something to do with my mana. Oh, yeah. Something to do with my manas. Can't play the Mad Bomber. Same chance of killing my own guy. highly incentivized me to kill it. And clear the board with a Frostbolt and sending my guy at the 1-1. Or I could just leave a 1-1. I'm going to leave a 1-1 and basically slow roll my hand here. Slow play. I could even do Mad Bomber, but that's too... well, it's not too risky. I have the coin in case this fails.
Wanna blow something up?
Well, that's great success.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Alright, let's cause things to die.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
Well, didn't want to follow the rules. 2, 3, 5.
Someday I'll be just like you.
You can rebuild it. One of these guys is probably getting down. Ooh. Yeah, I can play this. No, I can't. I'll have to play it next turn. Because I'll need 2 attacks and a Fire Blast. No, I should play the Defender of Argus first, because then this guy survives get down. That's good.
My shield for Argus.
Me?
If it is get down. Which it might not be.
Get down!
Flesh-eating ghoul will not stand down. Test for one of the secrets. So the bad news would be if this got down.
What to do? What to do?
Let the pain speak to
This is like a leap of faith sending the Defender of Argus in a really bad trade expecting it to be get down. Leap of fail unsuccessful. Leap of faith unsuccessful.
Time runs out on me.
I figured even if I was wrong, I'd be in great shape.
One shot, one kill.
Reporting for duty.
bring the pain.
My eyes are open.
Handle it!
Not used very often for whatever reason.
Reporting for duty.
Bring the pain.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not much wrong with keeping all of this, considering it's a perfect curve. It's sort of dodgy, though, pointing out the 6 as a plan. It's not even a great card. Probably better to get some card in the middle, which could be better for flexibility. I like how some of the streamers are just stockpiling gold. I mean, including myself. Finally gotten most of the cards I need, so no need to buy packs anymore. I just stockpile that gold. A slow start on his side. Fire blast, fire blast.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
It implies if he fire blasts this turn, he won't have a play alongside it. But that's not definite. Ooh, thinking about playing a 4 instead. The problem with that is a 3 damage guy on the board is almost certainly worth a fire blast. This one's tricky. I guess I leave 2 guys at 1 health, so he can't make an easy decision. KOing at 2/4 is too much value. Wow, arcane explosion. So there is the solid play of fire blasting the Demolisher, and then playing an Acolyte of Pain. And there's the more exciting play of playing an Acolyte of Pain and then playing Mad Bomber. If that fails, then it's somewhat bad.
Let the pain speak to me.
And I always have the Mad Bomber for the next turn.
Wanna blow something up?
Sweet. Alright, this is a turn where flamestrike can hit, so I guess I might as well play this guy. Pyromancer would die.
Job done.
3-card Acolyte. Yay. Get him, Argent Squire.
I fight.
Please no Blood Knight.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
It's triple Divine Shield. Divine Shields.
Join or die.
I fight.
Play with fire?
Team Divine Shield is down.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
You call that a weapon? Do you like to play with fire?
My eyes are open.
With no hand, and me having all the late game of my deck in my hand, I can't really lose. I guess it's possible.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
This way, against the flamestrike, one of these two will live. Which will mean... Wait, I hit the wrong one. Whatever. Sort of a deal, actually.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Alright. That's a 3 and a 4. But I really want a 2. Reasonable. Not great. Way better. That's really good.
Do you like to play with fire?
Anti-synergy, Pyromancer plus Imps. But both cards are still so good. Oh, that's right, those polls are closing today. I don't know what time exactly, but... Hooray. Darn, I'm not getting the double damage. Or the +1 damage. So I can eat the totem, or I can play this. I'd rather eat something more important. And even though I'm aware stampeding Kodo's flavor is that it stampedes over stuff, I would rather imagine a Kodo eating stuff.
May my ancestors watch
Oh,
over.
look, it's gonna eat a Tauren. That's delicious.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Yeah, well now it has a lot of choices. I'd rather it guaranteed eat the 2/3.
Man!
Leaving a guy at 4 health is better than at 3 health.
Man!
Since shamans can deal 3 damage, it would have been a mistake to send the Senjin at the 2 and the Fen Creeper at the 1. That would make this 3 and 5, which would make this in fire elemental range. No one would blink if I had done it the other way, but it would have been a mistake nonetheless.
You call that a weapon? Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, this board is pretty monstrous. Well, those were 2 bad targets for him to hit. Yeah, the board of 4 health, guys. Fire Elemental has no chance.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
By no one would bat an eye, I should be specific on. It's not something that people would bring up. Oh my gosh, Trump, you sent the Senjin Shieldmaster at the board instead of the 2/3. But it's worth mentioning, that's all I'm saying. It's one of those standard plays which... It's like the hidden choice.
Give me a quest.
I mean, unless you would go up in arms and be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you sent the Senjin at the 1-1 board instead of the 2-3. Or the 2-3 instead of the 1-1.
The gate quest accepted.
Oh, right here. Fire blasted. Of course. Or I could have played Bomber. Whoops.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
I'll make the tempo play, I guess.
Mind if I roll knee?
Basically forces the Fire Blast, which might deny him his 2-drop. So it makes me first player. The reason why this is not ridiculous is because by having my 2-drop out, I can trade with whatever he has and then play the flesh-eating ghoul. Well, that was the plan. Unfortunately, he had a charging Murloc.
Tazdingo! Yes! Tazdingo!
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'll take this slow, because I can afford to. This overall play will gain me 1 card advantage of fire blasting this thing twice. I could have played this one or this one, but I'll choose not to. It sets me a little bit behind in terms of tempo, but should be reasonable. Alright, here I have the option of playing the 3 or the 4. In this case, since I was greedy last turn, I'll be ungreedy this turn. His most likely play on the board is to Fire Blast plus deal 4 damage to me and then 4 damage to the Panda.
Wonder
Which looks to be in an ugly spot for me.
what to do.
I'm flying.
That's also scary. Now he's got a lot of tempo on me.
For the crusade!
At least what I have on the board can supposedly trade with him. But that's not a good place to be when you're playing catch-up
Pay attention,
from behind.
class.
Ooh,
I am ready to learn.
please. Woohoo! That was really big for me. And also a misplay because he shouldn't have Fire Blasted first. Still though, I'm in a lot of bad shape here. Trade, Fireball, Fire Blast, Ooze. Okay.
Join or die.
Seems I have the long-term advantage, though it has come at a 20 health cost. If the missiles had hit differently, I would have been completely doomed.
Attend me.
Ready, sir. Silvermoon shall not fall.
As opposed to just mildly doomed. Oh, this is where it hurts not having flamestrike. 3, 7, 9, 10. He's got lethal on the board. This will stop it though. For a while at least. Unfortunately, gotta trade down there.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay, only one play.
Well played. You win this. You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
When I look back at that game, Fire Blasting the 3-2 was certainly a choice I made. But also, I knew the quality of my deck wasn't that good, and a choice like that may have been necessary. There are a few debatable choices like coining out a loot hoarder and fire blasting a 3-2. Those are the two plays that could have been done differently. I would argue that neither way was necessarily right or wrong. Here I've got the same choice, and I'll do it again. Because I have the flesh-eating ghoul behind the acidic swamp ooze trade. You know, that last game might have been decided by the 2-1 Murloc charger, which is sort of silly.
Wanna blow something up?
There are some cards I wouldn't be surprised if they got nerfed. It's just I don't have the data in front of me, so I can't accurately make a prediction. Yes, there actually turns out to be an interview where a developer was quoted saying no cards are getting nerfed, as of yet. So I have the status quo in my favor.
Time runs out on me. What to do?
Let's get the game released, right? Let's get new cards. Woo! So if I were him without knowing my hand, I would probably just send the 3-2 at me. That's the safe play. And let's see. So if I play this, then he'll kill the 1/1 imp with the 2/3. Or I could play this, which is
Engaging TC-130 until this
better than his card. You know, the more I look at Imp Master, it's like, it's amazing if he can drop it against no board, but not so good if the opponent's got anything. I mean, it's not bad. If I played it against the Sun Fury Protector, that would still be good. If I played it against the 3/3, that would still be good. Yeah, it would be okay. Two choices here. Actually, I have 5 choices. Flesh-eating ghoul dies to the Sun Fury Protector for Fire Blast, although I can Fire Blast him in return. Imp Master will provide me with 2 worth of a tactical and image. Dark Iron Dwarf is the sturdiest, but misses the battle cry. And then this also spends the mana efficiently.
Drink with me, friend.
I like turns with a lot of options. Who doesn't? In this one, I'll just choose the use the most mana option.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
Someday I'll be just like you.
You call that a weapon?
Wolves stand ready.
Alright, I imagine 4 is the biggest I'll get the questing to be. Although, I don't want to die completely to flamestrike. That's pretty tough. I can't play the Fen Creeper, the Frostal Forlord does too well against it. Flesh Eating Ghoul is a 3-3. I want to save the Argent Squire for the questing. This is a really hard turn just because of the possibility of flamestrike. Almost anything I do will overcommit.
Give me a quest.
Alright, whichever way, that's fine. Having the questing be at a 4 versus a 3 is not a big deal. And the plan is to use the questing and the ghoul to kill the 6/6. And I hesitated to play the squire because flamestrike gets rid of the shield, so it's not a huge deal either way. The problem with the Fen Creeper Fire Blast thing is that leaves the Frostal Forlord at 2 health. At which point I have to trade the Dark Iron Dwarf for it, which is inefficient also. It was just a bad spot to be against flamestrike with any play.
Runs out on me.
Alright, 6/3 is big enough to trade for. I guess I'll play a 3 and a 5. 5/7 or 2/5/1 is pretty good as well. We'll go 2/5/1.
Wanna blow something up?
The light protects me.
This play ensures that, despite flamestrike, the Yeti will die.
I hope you like my invention. Summoning portal open.
Alright, the good news is he has revealed that this card is playable, and thus costs 4 mana or less. He may be considering not playing it if it's a minion, out of fear of my flamestrike. Ooh, it's flamestrike!
Time runs out on me.
Well, this is a pretty interesting board. My initial plan was to send the Squire and Fire Blast as Yeti. Ooh. Well, I'll play all of it. And I'll trade down in case of flamestrike.
Not a morning person.
Alright. 1/1, Fire Blast, 3/2 into there, 4/3 into there.
I fight.
Huh, so that's the card he kept in his hand, but has elected to now play. Interesting. Might be mirror entity, and he was afraid of flamestrike? No, that
What to do?
maybe.
What to do?
I'll save both of these guys from Fire Blast range,
My shield
and possibly
for
trigger mirror entity.
Argus. My shield for Argus.
Which I guess means I'll... yeah.
My eyes are open.
8, 9, 10, 14, 16. Oh, that's lethal. GG.
Well played.
Into the bridge.
asked for it.
This is a pretty good hand. On turn 2 I play the Apprentice, on turn 3 I'll play the Ooze and Frostbolt. Even better is that with this play, if he's got a Stormforged Axe, he'll play it on turn 2 to kill my turn 2 3/2.
It's time for a little blood.
Someday I'll be just
This
like
is still
you.
better for tempo, because if he elects not to trade, I'll have a turn 2 Frostbolt, or turn 3 2 Frostbolt. Okay. Now I have something that defeats a 2/3.
Of course.
Doesn't seem like I'll have anything to use. There's not many targets, other than Doomhammer. And I can't hold this 3/2 out of fear that he might have a Doomhammer.
Give me a quest. For the crusade!
Alright, you didn't have an answer to this rather speculative play, which is good for me.
Quest accepted.
Whoops. Missed 1 damage. I was going to play the Brewmaster, but having the 3/1 out in play is actually really good for my tempo.
For the crusade!
It's like, oh, it's such a good target to brew. It's got a good battle cry, and it's only at 1 health, but it doesn't seem like you can kill the 1 health guy based on his play.
I wonder.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Quest accepted.
Now there's a good reason to brew it back, to heal the adventure.
On your tab.
That's pretty good. I was like, yeah, the quest of the adventure probably won't survive, but still pretty good. 5, 10, 13, 19, 20. Oh my gosh, 1 short of lethal. Okay, I know where that damage came from.
Another round? Another round?
The light protects me.
Played. Well played.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
The light protects me. I fight.
Nice draw.
Someday I'll be just like you.
me a quest.
It's speculative, but still a nice draw. Pretty much anything the druid has that'll kill 2. Well, 2 health will kill 3 health. I got a frostbolt to protect it. Questing adventurer could go places. This is awkward in that you cannot play anything that'll buff the adventurer without wasting a spell, which I could already do with Fire Blast.
I fight.
And I certainly need to protect the adventurer, so we'll do it this way. Okay, I've actually got a good cookie design. A really simple and basic card, which fits my flavor as well. So cookie, neutral spell. Okay, that's fine. I'll actually use the Brewmaster for the Battlecry effect eventually. Neutral spell, 1 mana. Restore 1 health, draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not very cool design, but it's a handy card. Might be overpowered. Yeah, cookies.
Remember, kill the loss.
I guess when you can pair it with Powered Shield, it's not that overpowered. But you can heal yourself.
Remember, kill the loss. Remember, kill the loss.
The gates are open. Job done.
It's gonna be pretty tough to stay competitive with the druid in the late game with my deck.
Remember, kill the loss.
Ooh. Well, need a solution for this. Something that ideally isn't a terrible solution.
Hey, give me that!
Well, looks like it's gonna be a board clear for him.
Remember, kill the loss.
Drink with me, friend. Yes.
I wonder.
Three, 5, 10. All right.
Let the pain speak to me. Challenge accepted.
Job done.
I've got the beast in
Ah.
my sight.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
This is the beginning of the end, my friend. Looks like the best I can do is a lot of trading. Or to just go for him for 7. No, that's... He would get such favorable trades then. No, actually... He currently looks like he's gonna hit me for 18. I will lose in the late game. I imagine my hand's worse than his. I hit him for 7, he'll probably be forced to trade with me. So I Fire Blast the, that, and I Frostbolt this, and it should work. 2, 4, 8. Okay. No! Well, that actually worked.
What to do?
It was like, play the ooze. Alright, as expected. Well, not as expected, but as hoped, he was forced into attacking my guy with his war golem, as opposed to racing. I don't remember if I've drawn my fireball yet, but at least now I have a way to win the game. If I haven't. Actually, that one armor is going to kill me. At least the damage I've done to him might actually stick around. It would have been really tempting on that turn to have traded with his minions, but now I needed to attack, and count on him to attack my guys.
I hope you like my invention.
He's highly favored to win, but I actually don't think I've drawn my fireball yet, which is good for me, since well, unfortunately I'm still 1 damage short.
Time waits for no one.
Ooh.
Wanna blow something up?
Interesting. Well, now if I top deck Fireball, I can still win. If I had only bombed him for 1 damage, I would have Fire Blasted him. He's at the magic number where Fire Blast plus Fireball wins. And that seems to be my only way out here. I'm gonna get probably about 2 turns to try to draw the Fireball, which means I think my chances of winning are about 20%. Approximately. If he doesn't armor up, I do not need to Fire Blast him. Wow. Alright, this is it. Yeah? Oh.
Well played. You win this.
9 wins is great here.